Hey everybody, how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm hope everyone's doing well. Considering all the things that are currently going on in the United States, it seems to be spreading as far as the protest situation against ICE. I'm not going to make a comment about that. I don't really want to get, too political about that. The only thing I will say is that I hope everyone stays safe. And I hope if you choose to go to a protest that you do protest in a productive manner and not a violent manner, and just please stay safe. That's all I can say. Yeah, but anyways, Foodie Beauty has popped up on the Cameo. So obviously she is in need of money. For some reason she hasn't gone on YouTube. I'm kind of guessing that maybe a attorney has advised her not to do that because, one thing that Foodie Beauty cannot control is her mouth. So, she would be like the worst client a lawyer could ever have, with her live streams and all of that thing. So she's probably been advised not to do that. Anyways, there's a great channel, Kelly. I'm going to leave the link to their channel below. They actually did an edit because Milky was the one that actually did the live stream about this, and released the cameos. I believe she was the one. That's the one that I saw. And she was like looking at it and kind of, noticed a few things as far as the green screen that Chantal was using. You could see that she was clearly sitting in a car by the, how do I say this? The threading on the seat or whatever. It looked like a car to me. And at least the audio sounded like she was in a car, some type of busy area because you could hear traffic. And not only that, the one thing I noticed in comparison to her being in Kuwait, you didn't hear the excessive honking of the road rage street horns like you did back in Kuwait. There was none of that going on. So I do not, wherever she's at, I don't believe she's in Kuwait. She could be in another country, Canada, United States, Thailand, who knows? I don't know where she's at. But you didn't hear those horns. So to me, honestly, I don't think she's in Kuwait. But that being said, I'm going to react to the video that Kelly had posted up. And like I said, I'm going to leave the link to their channel. They do a lot of great videos covering Foodie Beauty. So, I highly recommend their channel. But anyways, at the beginning of this video, it says, so 2 cameos were leaked from Foodie Beauty. The first one is from Milky. The second one is from Barbecue Chicken. Okay, so Barbecue Chicken has one too as well. Like I said, I've been preoccupied with all these protests and things going on, making sure my children, aren't caught out, because my daughter does travel for work quite a bit, between the Valley and Los Angeles and stuff. So I don't want her to get caught up in all this stuff. So, moms will worry, and that's what moms do. So I'm worrying. Anyways, let's get into this.
Oh, hi, Lacey Bluey. Hello. It is me, Foodie Beauty. I'm guessing you probably wanted a cameo. Yeah, because you missed me. I really appreciate that.
Well, she looks horrible. I don't know what's going on with her. She has like a purplish tinge almost to her cheeks a little bit. I don't know if that's the rosacea kind of. I don't know. It doesn't look like that. She looks a bit yellow, jaundiced a little bit. Yikes. Considering all the stuff that's going on and considering the amount of trouble that she could possibly be in for breaking numerous laws in Kuwait and probably in Canada as well for tax evasion, I'm not surprised she looks like shit. I would probably look like that if I was running from the law.
Just wanting to see what I'm up to and if I'm okay. And I appreciate that, Lacey. Yeah. Now, I can't really reveal too much on how I'm doing, but I don't know when I'll be back either, Lacey, to be honest. But I can definitely say hey to you, and thank you so much for the cameo. I am here, though, so, I'm just working through some things offline. I'm just taking a break.
Your liver needs a break, girl. Sorry.
Oh, Milky.
And, yeah, hopefully I'll be back. I don't know when.
I love Milky. I love her dry sense of humor that's kind of, spicy at the same time. She is hilarious. Love her.
But I miss you too. I miss you guys so much. So thank you, Lacey, and take care. Hello.
Okay, so this is, I don't know, is this the one? I believe probably barbecue chicken or barbecue chillin', Scott. So yeah, I don't know. I have to go check.
Foodie Beauty here. Thank you for your cameo. I hear that you have pneumonia. You let me know you have pneumonia, and I'm really sorry. You know, pneumonia, I know it's been like 3 weeks since you've been sick. Pneumonia can take a long, long, long time.
Yeah, I believe that. If that little notation there at the bottom of the video was saying, look at her eyes darting around, and that's a habit that Foodie Beauty does when she's out in public sitting in her car, is she's constantly scanning the area around her like someone's going to steal her food, and that's what she's doing now. So yeah, I truly believe she's sitting in a car. Is it the Kia? I wonder. Possibly. Who knows?
It does cause quite a ruckus in your lungs. I have some
Oh no.
believed to be scar tissue left on my lung. I don't want to.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Typical narcissist. First of all, somebody paid $30. I don't know what they paid for. Was it a pep talk? Was it a get well soon? I have no idea. But like the typical narcissist she proceeds to talk about herself. Well done.
Scare you because of a really bad bout with pneumonia I had. Like, it was bad. So, but just rest, nourish yourself well, drink lots of fluids, rest. If you have meds, I would suggest taking those. But be careful. I'm going to pray for you and hope that you get better very soon, Sam. And
Sam?
Thank you for the cameo.
Wait a minute. That wasn't, I don't know. This is not Yaba's Sam. Are they trolling her? That would be hilarious if they trolled her and she's really talking to Sam. Is Sam sick? Does she have pneumonia? I have no idea. That would be hilarious if that's the truth. Like, if that was really happening. Like,
I'm just on a break.
Oh my goodness.
And, just taking some time away from the internet. I really need it. So I apologize for that, because I do miss you guys, my wonderful fans and followers and friends and everything. But, yeah.
Uh-oh, lady's going crazy. She just knocked all the pillows down.
So, I don't know when I'll be back, but thank you so much for this. And just know that I'm praying for you. Thanks, Sam.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. So what do you think? Is she in Canada or Kuwait? I mean, she could possibly be in Canada. Honestly, she's definitely not in Kuwait, because you don't hear the horns honking unless... they hit the road and they're like out in the desert somewhere. I don't know, but maybe not. Who knows? You never know with Foodie Beauty. She's now an international woman of mystery, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure eventually she's going to have to show up, because she's going to need to start making money. And when that happens, I'm sure we will have Rage Armageddon. It's going to be probably quite spectacular, if you ask me. Anyways, yeah, so all the protests going on, I'm not going to get into it, but like I said, the protests in LA are not widespread throughout the city. They're in specific areas in the city. I don't know. I've watched like different news channels, and I don't know, the way that they're kind of making it seem bigger than what it really is, because honestly, if you live in LA, and some of you do, we get probably more aggressive and violent people when the Lakers win the championship. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, will these protests get worse? Possibly, if these ICE raids continue in the fashion that they're doing them, possibly. I don't know. The only thing I could say is, no matter what side you are on, just please stay safe and just, don't choose violence. That's all I can say. I'm not going to, argue with somebody if they have a differing opinion than me. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, on this subject matter. Like I said, everybody stay safe. Especially this Saturday, there's supposed to be a nationwide protest, as well as I believe President Trump is having his birthday military parade. So I don't know what's going to happen that day. I don't know if there's going to be, some type of clashing going on. You're going to have all the military and then protesters, probably from both sides. It's just a convergence of just too many things my anxiety can't handle. And I'm sure, many others out there, their anxiety is, off the scales as well. Like I said, the only thing I can say is just please stay safe. And if you can avoid these areas, avoid them. And if you choose to protest, just do so, safely, and just choose no violence. Anyways, that's all I can say about that. Anyways, that's it for now, but I will see you when I see you. Bye.